All right, man. I had a ton of onions, so I'm making French onion soup. First thing you want to do, cut up like 3 to 4 large onions and take the skin off, obviously. That little paper towel pro tip, if you wet it and put it down, you won't cry when you cut onions. Yeah, man. They don't have to be pretty. You just want to get kind of a little uniform strip if you can. But that's it. Next, I went ahead and got a pot, like the biggest pot that I had. If you got one of those gumbo pots, like, come on, bro, what are you, a restaurant owner or something? Anyway, to that pot, we did 2 tablespoons of olive oil or whatever oil you got. But I had some olive oil and about 1/8 of a stick of butter. You'll see in this, man, I'm using a lot of just what I had, but it happened to work out exactly how I normally would if I was cooking this for somebody. Anyway, so to that, I went ahead and melted down the butter in the oil, and it is time to add the onions. You're going to get 3 onions is what I use. But if you got like medium to small ones, go ahead and do like 4 or 5. Put those in there. And whenever I'm doing soup, really whenever I'm cooking anything, not like I'm somebody, but you know your boy get around, you know what I'm saying? You got to season as you go. And season as you go does not mean put all the seasons that you're going to use over and over. It's just season as you go. I always start with a little bit of pepper, especially when it's an onion dish or like a garlicky dish. Pepper just stands up good to it. Once the onions get translucent, so about, I don't know, like 20 minutes, depending on how high you got the heat, you'll start adding your other seasoning. I went in with a 1/2 tablespoon of salt and a 1/2 tablespoon of sugar and just mix those down. And again, that's a good translucent. That's kind of what you want. After that, I added 3 tablespoons of flour. And I just had all-purpose flour, but honestly, I don't think it matters. My grandma could tell you the difference between that and bread flour or something. But I just got all-purpose. We put that in there, and it's a thickening agent. We don't want it super thick, just a little bit thicker, a good velvety soup. To that, I added about 5 cups of beef broth. This first one was just what I had left, but altogether, it's about 5 cups of beef broth in that soup. And we're going to mix it around. Let those get all super incorporated. In the meantime, call it about 30 to 40 minutes for that to simmer down and really get into it. I started grating up some Gruyere. Listen, bro, just do it. Grate up your own cheese, man. You can eat it out the pack, honestly, if you got it. But if you got the time and it's on sale, grate up that cheese. Anyway, I just use regular Texas toast, put that in there at 375 just to warm it up. And then it's time to start putting it all in the nice little old lady pots that we got. You know what, man? In my old age, that matters even more than the soup. You know, put it in a pot that makes sense. Look at that little old lady pot. Anyway, I'm building it up. I do everything in layers. That's a little bit of soup. Also season as you go, a little bit of salt. And then I'm going to add some of that nice Gruyere cheese that I shredded up. But you know what, for real, I was just joking earlier. Get it out the pack if you want. Then I add a little bit more soup. And the idea there is to get the cheese kind of melted in the middle. You don't want it all melted on top.